for a brand new Tea and Things. I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're back in the building. We're here. We're going to talk about some tea and some things tonight.
Yes, Tea and Things.
Yes. So, I do have to start out with some condolences. Sorry.
Oh
I
my
keep killing
goodness.
people. I don't know what to say.
What is happening, my friend?
Well, we should send a condolences because we all use the platforms, okay? To as we all know, last week, the founder of Cash App, former CEO of Square, was stabbed in San Francisco.
What?
Yeah, he died.
I
So
did
the
not even
police
know
are
that.
still
Wow.
it's still under investigation.
Oh,
You know, of course, the blogs are saying money, this, Bitcoin,
wow.
this, that. We don't know,
That's
but
crazy.
we do know that we all use the platform, and it's very sad and it's very hard to lose a loved one.
That's
Yeah, you were
wow.
out of town.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's something else. I use Cash App every Sunday to
yeah,
tithe.
yeah. So that's extremely sad.
Well, hopefully the
So
stocks don't go down.
condolences to that. You know, it kind of scared me a little bit though, because I had a little money sitting in Cash App, nothing crazy, but enough that I didn't want my money to like go. So I pulled it out of there only because, if you think about it, those other banks shut down unexpectedly a few weeks ago. Now we all use Cash App, and
yeah. I
then
had
this
about
happening.
$36 sitting in there, so
I mean, but I've used it since then, and it's been
seems to
working
be
fine.
okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I want large amounts of money sitting around in there.
No.
Cause
Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah, that's really, really, really sad. So condolences to him and prayers up for he and his family.
Yeah, for sure.
And moving on. So, and this is, oh my God, I love this story. So, because this young lady, Haley Bailey, not Barry,
Okay.
y'all.
Yes,
She is from the ATL,
she is.
and she played the Little Mermaid,
Right, right.
right? And did some other movies, and
Yeah.
is a songwriter, and making her way,
She's so cute.
and adorable. So she was invited out to the White House
Okay.
over the weekend, and she did the reading. The White House do an Easter egg roll. We're gonna get into that in a second.
Okay.
But she did the reading for the kids on the lawn, and that was, if you look at the pictures, everything, that's really sweet, and that's really a big accomplishment. Like, celebrities love getting invited to the White House.
This is true. This is true. Now there is another story I'm gonna see if you're gonna report on this. If not, I'm gonna have to bring it up. But go ahead, go ahead.
Well,
About the White House. It's another story about the White House.
but the Easter egg roll, I'm only talking about the Easter egg roll on Sunday, okay?
Okay.
So I heard the food was terrible. Which we know the White
Oh
House don't always
yeah.
get.
Yeah.
You think you're going to the White House? Oh, I'm gonna starve myself all day because I'm about to eat good.
Right.
They had little sliders that were super hard, like people. You
So
could have
so
broke a
not
tooth biting into it.
so not compliments to the chef.
And they had sushi rolls where the rice was extremely hard.
So they didn't cook the rice.
I
Dog.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that White House and that food, but
So just to kind of piggyback off the White House, did you hear about what Jill Biden did to the female basketball team that did not win the what was it, the finals, the national championship? So there was two teams playing, right?
okay.
Okay, so there was a team that was starring a black woman, And then there was a team that was starring a white woman.
We're gonna get into that.
Oh, okay. So you must have heard about this.
No, I haven't heard about the White House thing. Fill me
Okay,
in, girl.
so Jill Biden. So you know how they was making a big deal about the girl, and she put her hand up
Right,
in the
but
girl's face,
but
and was
the
being
other girl did it first.
right, but she was being crass or whatever they say allegedly happened, right? Well, Jill decided that she was going to invite both teams to the White House because uh, of sportsmanship. So, in the history of people winning a national championship, only the winner gets to go, right?
Okay.
Not both teams. Just because one person acted up or claimed, or that it was claimed that they acted up, now Jill is trying to settle the score and invite them both to the White House.
Interesting.
So she, of course, had to recant her statement because too many people was like, no, that's not right. They didn't win. They shouldn't be coming. And of course, the black girl, she went off, talk about some, we just gonna go to Obama's house.
I love it. Represent. So congrats to our little Haley Bailey and that other stuff. Let's get into it. Okay, let's just go there. So the tournament, which was the NCAA,
okay,
was LSU.
Okay, that's your school, baby.
I'm representing for and Iowa. So apparently, Miss Caitlin Clark, who played for Iowa,
no relation to Shante Clark.
No relation to Shante Clark. She did all of this first, okay?
Right.
But then when Angela Reese, Angel, sorry. What's up with my good friend is Angel, and she's a basketball player. But I don't know what's up with Angel's and basketball player. But Angel Reese, when she did it, everybody wanted to come for Ghetto. Why? Because she's black, she's gorgeous. Ghetto, this, that, and the third, which was totally uncool. She just did what was done to her.
And you know what's funny about the situation is like the girl Kate, she said she wasn't even mad about it. She said, yeah, that's just taunting. It's the sport. It was everybody else who blew it out of proportion.
Well, and while y'all were blowing it up, y'all didn't know that was Shaq's niece.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so all you people blowing it up, and Shaq lost it. That's his niece. And he stood up for his family and he said what he had to say. He basically came for that ass.
So what did Shaq say, child?
Baby, they were calling her ghetto and all kind of stuff. And he was like, yo, mama. He went there. He went brother on them, okay?
He said, your mama.
But he had a lot to say about it. But I commend him for standing up for his family.
Yeah, or for any black woman for that fact. Like, stand up and say what's right. I feel like, should she have done it? Was it kind of like a ridiculous move? Sure. But she won. She had gloating rights, so she did what she did, so deal with it.
And they do it.
They do it. That's just what it is. They talk smack. That's what it's about. You could talk smack.
And the girl did it first.
Even if she didn't do it first. And?
Yeah, but the fact that she did it first. And then when our sister does it, it's a ghetto whole wrong thing. No.
Well, was it the fact? So I don't know the history of how it went down, but the girl, she did it, but was she following people around on the court and like wouldn't leave them alone and all this?
I don't think so. No, so she was just like, I see you, champion ring, because the girl was like, I see you.
Right, but the controversy was because the young lady was following the girl around, doing it. That was the controversy. It wasn't the controversy that she put her hand up. The controversy was that she was following her around and taunting her and all of this.
Well, I don't know about taunting. That sounds like a Karen word that got thrown in it. I wouldn't say taunting.
Per se.
Like,
per se.
You came for me
Now I came for you.
Okay, for you.
Kiss the
Make sure
ring.
you did it. Make sure you know I'm doing it and I won. That's how I took it.
Kiss the ring, baby.
I mean, hey,
Man, I wish
let me
I could
tell you
play
something.
sports.
When you sit close enough on the court,
You see a bunch of stuff.
I've seen some things, and I've had some things yelled to me.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What they yelling to you? Off the court, not playing no basketball.
No, on the court, playing basketball.
Oh my
I might have
goodness.
been yelling some things, nothing disrespectful, because I would never disrespect a person in sport. But hey, I do go for my team. Y'all know I go for my Hawks. So
you be going hard. You be going hard in the paint.
I've had players tell me, "Yep, I just called game." Straight up say it to me, and I'm like, I just called the series. Like, we just won in the last 50 seconds.
Nice.
So, I mean, I've had some players yell some things across that court.
Hey.
And when you sit close enough, you see some things. So
you see some things.
I don't think that, kudos to LSU for winning.
Yeah.
I don't think that Miss Reese did anything wrong. I think she played ball. She won. Something was done to her. She did it back. Now, I don't know about taunting.
She was. About being a black parent over here.
Sure she represented.
She represented.
Team. And before you make sure you're going to be the winner. Right. Before you do all of this extra stuff.
That part.
Falcons. Oh, sorry. Oh. Sorry to the producer.
First of all, we not gonna go there. No, we ain't gonna go there.
Hey, they all do some things on the court. Okay. On the field.
All right. We got some more topics over there. Or are we ready to get into our topic of the day?
We're gonna get into our topic of the day. And I want y'all to definitely, hey, I want to know what y'all gotta say.
So this came in from one of our viewers. We appreciate it. So we definitely gonna get into this topic tonight. And so, these days I feel like it's just so different out here in the dating world, right? And back in the day, you could be walking and you might get a "Hey, shawty red" or "Hey, shawty black," walking down the street, or
"Hey, shawty,"
touching you on the shoulder, say, "Hey, miss, can I get your name?" Or "Let me holler at you for a second." Like, that just simply doesn't happen anymore. So the question she had was, are women supposed to approach guys for dates now?
No. Well,
so
I don't know.
I mean, so let's talk about it. This generation is so different these days. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like they say that they want an independent woman. So here's my beef: is you say you want an independent woman, right? But then when they be independent and you get them and y'all become boyfriend and girlfriend, you don't want her to be independent anymore, right? You want her to take a back seat. That's why you end up cheating and all this. But anyway, we're going to get into this topic. So back in the day, I feel like it was considered very forward to approach a dude to ask him out.
It was. And I don't know. I think we in 2023.
And we're gonna say back in the day, we're gonna say back in the 90s. Back in the 90s.
Definitely back in the 90s.
Right.
I would never have approached a dude. But you never had to.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Men they were gentlemen then.
And even if they
drink,
listen,
they pay for your food and just, you out to eat with your girls. Oh, that table over there got your food.
Oh, I got her food.
Yeah, or whatever.
Let me send her a nice drink or something. I feel like it's just so different. They're like, "Hey, you looking pretty today," or "Oh, that hairstyle looks real nice on you," or whatever they were saying. But they had
a pickup line.
Right. They definitely had some type of pickup line, and it was not a big deal. And I just definitely don't understand this. So Robin says some men may consider the woman being thirsty if she approaches them. Right, exactly. Like, you're being overzealous. Why are you coming up saying something to me? Like, that's the man's job. Let the man do his job.
But I don't know, because sometimes I don't know, are the guys shy or whatever? I don't really go to nightclubs. Okay.
Right. Lounges.
But I don't see the men being men like they used to be.
Right. I definitely agree. Unless you are like almost like to the point where you're like supermodel, not supermodel, but just very, very, very attractive. Like, do I see guys like really trying to holler at you? But if you're like just an average girl, you're pretty and you're not like overly pretty or anything like that, or overly made up or anything like that, I feel like guys don't be checking for you. Like, it just, and it's funny. So I'm just jump to the comments right quick, but Tiff says, I hate this new phenomenon where we have to approach men, but I feel like we have to do that now in order to get them to talk to us.
And I feel like that's true, sis. I do. I feel like that's true. I don't know. What real men went.
Right.
I don't know that, but it's just not like it used to be. Now, I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, I mean, definitely I do you know, meet guys in like the parking lot or the grocery store or whatever. That but I mean, they just straight up saying, "What's your number? I want to call you. What's your number?"
And well,
Like,
and the
the
thing
pickup
is
line?
like they'll be nice, but then they won't take it any further than just, a simple hi. But they won't go any further than that. So I just wonder to myself, are men afraid of the rejection?
It could be. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking, the last few guys, I would say probably 3 or 4 that did approach me, did not ask for my number. They asked for my social media. Like, dude,
what's
if you're
that
trying
all
to,
about?
because they DM, I guess that's the new text. If you're trying to DM me, baby, you're never gonna catch me because I don't even check the DM.
Right.
Somebody had to text me to be like, "Yo, look at your DM."
Girl, that's me. That's me. So, for all of y'all who don't know, I represent a music artist, and he's younger, and so he communicates with people through DM all the time. So my DM is constantly blowing up. I don't even know what that means, right? Like, in my world, in the 40-something-year-old world, I don't even know what that means. So he'll have to send me a text and tell me to go look at my DMs. So of course I'm always like cracking up because I don't know no better. I don't know when to look at the DMs, but I think that's completely true. And just to chime in, Tiffany says, and yes, some of them do think that we are overzealous when we approach them.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like, you think I'm being thirsty, but it ain't even that. It's like you were sitting there staring at me for 25 minutes and didn't say one single word. I know you're interested, so what's up? Are you scared? Are you afraid that I'm going to reject
take
you?
the new approach? Should we be sending them a drink? No.
And the funny thing is it's like, so again, that goes back to like so many roles are being reversed these days, where normally it was the man who was like the breadwinner, and then the woman didn't necessarily have to be the breadwinner. Men used to approach women. Now women got to approach men. What's the world coming to?
I don't know, guys. Y'all let us know. Are y'all wanting? I mean, well, I've had guys say, I've said to guys, well, you didn't do this and this, and I've had them say, hey, you didn't do that. Nah, you didn't do it first. So I don't know. Maybe some men do think women.
Right. So Robin says, I feel it's okay to ask a man if he wants to hang out if you have already met the man, say through a mutual friend, but not just approaching a stranger.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you guys are kind of connected in some kind of way, you may not be like friends, but you might be in the same social circles, or y'all might know have like a lot of mutual friends or whatever. Maybe it's not really that big of a deal, but I will say, men, there is something about feeling like you were chosen as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't necessarily have to choose you, but you chose me, and then I accepted your choosing. Like,
Right. Yeah, I'm
you
still old school.
right. Something feels very special and organic about that. It doesn't feel right for us to have to go after you. That just don't seem right.
I don't know. Any guys out there, let me know your thoughts because I don't know. Guys today, I'm telling you, they'd be like, it's 2023. Hey, yeah, I thought you looked good. You ain't say nothing to me. I ain't say nothing to you. Come holler.
That part.
And
And you almost gotta be over the top with confidence and exude it and almost make them feel kind of chumped off for them to even be interested.
I ain't doing all that. Y'all better go back old school for
Right.
me. I'm good right now. Go back old school
Well,
for me.
thank God I'm married. I'm glad I don't got to deal with this mess. But so another thing I was thinking about when I was just thinking about this topic in general and just how to try to kind of flesh it out to talk about it was, some men get accused of harassing. Like, if you even say anything nice to a woman, that woman then is like, I didn't ask you to say nothing to me. I know I'm beautiful. Like, you don't have to tell me. Like, and I feel like y'all women are messing it up for the women who still want to be chased. The women who still want to be approached. Y'all little funky attitudes is messing it up for the women who still like the chivalrous man.
Yeah, you know what? I will tell you, and I've seen this. A man say something nice to a woman, and
Mm-hmm.
she just totally don't say thank you, don't say nothing, just because she's not interested, or he doesn't look like, you judging the book by the cover. He don't look like he about to be your sugar daddy or whatever. But that's rude. Somebody
Right.
give you a compliment,
Right.
you say thank you. And that doesn't mean, hey, you gotta be getting married or whatever. But that I do believe that women are messing it up, that men don't want to approach because they act so stink. Some act so stink. It's
And
so
not
rude.
and not only are they acting stank, but then it's almost like you're crying wolf alongside of it.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to be like, I'm gonna sue you for sexual harassment and all this. Like, even with the celebrities, like a celebrity try to give one of their fans a hug, and then it like turns into a lawsuit and all of this kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like sometimes women be messing it up for the women who still want to be approached because they doing crazy stuff. They accusing people and treating men poorly. So I feel like it's not all on the guys, but I feel like a lot of guys have gotten very scared, afraid that something bad is going to transpire from them just simply giving a compliment.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. And I've seen women be I've seen women be extremely rude to guys to where, I mean, like, in my mind, like, you ain't that bad. So I've like checked rude people
Right.
for guys that
Like,
was just
sis,
being nice.
really?
Like, it ain't that serious.
It
Like,
ain't that
girl.
serious. Like, don't even look over here at me. Like, okay, calm down. What?
I mean, I saw me and my cousin was out to dinner at a pretty nice restaurant here in Atlanta, and really nice guy was trying to talk to this group of girls, and they were just, oh my God, so rude to him. Like, oh, you got to have a lot of money to afford me and all of this. And I'm like, girl,
Right.
girl, for real?
Cause
Like,
y'all sharing off of one plate right now.
yeah,
Please
like,
stop.
girl, please.
Please, you don't even got two drinks over there at the table. Calm down.
I'm like, and the guy is just being nice, like a nice guy, and you don't know who he is and what he does for a living. And
and even if he was the bus boy, so he's not allowed to say, "Hey, you guys look nice tonight." I mean, what?
Can you afford me? What can you afford you?
That part, can you afford you? Because a lot of the times the demands that these women are asking, they can't even afford to buy themselves a Louis Vuitton bag.
Right.
They can't even afford to, do whatever they trying to do. Get some $75 nails and a $400 hair weave. You can't even afford it. So how you expect that man to afford what you can't even afford? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, but there's no reason to be rude. And so I do think that, okay, we're in 2023. They have some guys that women just act so stank that they just like, I ain't approaching no woman.
Right.
She could approach me. I'm good.
Right.
And I think that some of the younger guys or wherever we at today, where the real men went. Because I mean, back in the 90s,
right,
the brothers
they was debonair.
Yeah.
I mean, and they wasn't afraid. Like if they got to know the first time and they really liked you, they was still gonna ask you out again.
Yeah.
It's not like the first no meant anything.
Hey, Jermaine got a note from Janet a few times.
Right.
And he talked about it.
Exactly. So I
kept going.
All I got to say is, like, ladies, chill out, because you're making it rough for the dudes. But women, don't be afraid. If you see something you like, girl, go after your man. You never know. Your Prince Charming could be sitting right next to you and afraid to say something because he don't want to get rejected. Yeah.
Because he's ran across some taunted women.
Some taunted women. All right,
go ahead and read Tiff comment. Then we're going to get into our 5-minute tip of the day.
Okay. Tiff says, my motto is, if I can't afford to buy it myself, then I shouldn't ask a man to buy it for me.
Hello.
I know.
A real woman.
I'm atypical though. And that's the truth. Listen, my mom always taught me to take care of myself. I don't really need a man to do anything for me. So the fact that I'm with my husband and I love him and all of that, it ain't because he could buy me the world. It's because of genuine love. So, I feel like, women should check their own pockets before they begin to check the man's pockets. I'm tired of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, and drop the mic. Shantae spoke.
Boom.
But I am going to bring y'all into a 5-minute tip of the night.
So what's up?
So, and I learned something myself with this. So I say I'm going to share.
Okay.
So, when you're deciding to use your credit cards, right?
Okay.
Go through them, call, whatever you got to do to different companies. Because, we have our cards a long time. So we don't remember what we signed up for, what airline miles, whatever. But try to go use a card that's going to do something for you. So I've been, and not even on purpose, guys. I've been using one of my cards. Using it, try to use it, pay it, use it. Don't use stuff that you can't pay. Okay.
Please.
So I try to use it, pay it. But all of a sudden, I was online the other day looking at my card, and a little message came up and it said, do you want to drop down your $130 of rewards? And I was like, I got $130? I didn't even know. And then when I said, yeah, sure, because I was excited.
Right.
And then it just went towards my, it was free money.
Right.
It was free money.
Yeah.
And it was all because I'm using a cashback card.
Yep.
And I'm just been using it.
Yep. And so I will tell you, with those cashback cards, just make sure that you don't have like a high annual fee per year, but they have a lot of good ones. American Express has a great one where you get 3% cash back. I think Capital One has a venture card where you get 4% cash back on all purchases. So, and then that's another thing. Look at the fine print, because some cards they have it on certain purchases, some cards they have it on all purchases.
Okay.
And so if you're going to use that card, a lot of the times it's on like groceries and gas, but one of the cards I know is for all purchases. I think it's the Venture One card.
Okay.
So definitely that is a great tip to get some free money. And it's not free, but it is free. So
right. Well, and so here's the thing. You got to buy groceries, gas,
yep,
pay your electric bill, and all
Yep.
this stuff anyway.
yep,
So that's why I say use it
yep,
and then pay it.
yep.
Because you had to do it anyway. So you might as well do it with something you're going to get cash back. Because our debit cards don't normally
No, they
give
never
us
do.
cash back.
Not unless you going into the app and choosing all the little rewards that you could get at the bottom. And we'll go into that next week. But we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for our amazing topic. Y'all keep sending those topics that you want us to discuss, because let me tell you, we gonna get to the nitty-gritty, baby.
Yes, and tell them where they can send their topics.
They can always send them to TN Thangz. That's THANGZ @gmail.com. And we appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much. Thank you for always tuning in.
This has been another fabulous Wednesday. We'll catch you next week, same time, same place. Peace.
Peace.
I'm out.